mentioned that you wanted the most at 140 was Teo and Haney. Talk to me, like who's the who's the better fighter out of those two guys?
I'm gonna say Teofimo.
Why
I'm
you
gonna say
say it?
Teofimo.
Well,
At least from his performances, when it comes down to performances, he's more elusive. He's more uh free spirited inside the ring.
mm, mm.
And I think
I
that
like.
plays a lot. I think that plays a bigger role when it comes to entertainment and performance.
Mm.
I just think that those abilities help you show out a little bit more. You could be very good like Andre Ward and just be very great with the basics and have a great jab and you can even stay undefeated. But when it comes to I think grading performance and somebody being better, I just think it's about overall of what you can do, not just being great at the basics and staying undefeated is a phenomenal trait. A discipline that most people can't even have to just stick to the same thing over and over again. But when it comes to like I said, entertainment and performance, I'll give it to Teofimo for that free spirited inside the ring.
It seems to me that might be your marquee fight. Now that
Mm.
how life has changed, body wise and all that,
Yeah.
it seems like that's like the fight that I see you want the most. But now it makes sense. You guys are both in the same side of the street as well.
Yeah.
Um, other than those two guys in the division, do you think if you had to run it back for Africa, he would make it more entertaining? You think it'll be a better fight? Do you think that needs to happen? How
That
do
that
you
would,
feel
that
like you got
would
to enter that division?
yeah, that would eventually happen as well too. Like I said, everybody we fought, I'm pretty sure he wants his get back too. It would all happen. It would all happen.
Hmm.
I
He
don't think
speaks
it'll be
upon it a lot.
entertaining. I don't think it'll be too much of an entertaining fight, but it will happen.
¿Y por qué? Why?
Styles, like I say, styles make fights. Styles make fights.
Me interviewing him, I asked him, what did you how did you take the media upon your performance? And he let the media have it actually. He was like kind of mad that people were comparing him to Devin Haney, not being an entertaining fighter. Do you feel like that's a big part of your game as far as like, you should always be upon some of the big fights because of your style?
Yeah, I definitely try to be an entertaining fighter. You know, there's some things you gotta either be entertaining outside the ring or inside the ring.
Mm,
You can't be boring inside and out. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You
Yo,
can't be
that's
boring
right.
inside and out. You gotta pick one. You
Right.
gotta pick one.
Right, right, right. That's like you 100% on that. That's like, man, the hottest girl, she ain't gonna go with the dude with no car. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And the one that don't wear the ropa or nothing like that. Like
yeah.
you gotta come
You gotta
with
have
something.
something. You gotta have something inside or out. You got if you don't got a car or clothes, you gotta have great personality, charisma, be able to wine and dine something. But either or, either
Mm.
or.
This, now that you're 27 years old, right?
Yeah,
Do you feel like you're gonna show a different side of you as far as outside the ring is concerned? And now that you're like not like getting into your prime.
yeah. I think so. I think so. It's more of understanding the business and don't take nothing at heart. All these guys understand the business. All these guys understand what needs to be done. And at the end of the day, we're not in the streets. This is boxing and this is business. And I
Hmm.
think we all understand that. And especially when it comes to entertaining a fight, and we had people in the past to learn from. If it was like Muhammad Ali, Mayweather, and we have a lot of examples from the past that we can learn from and take things from, and knowing what we want to emulate to get compensated if that's what we're looking for. And we know the repercussions of not. We've seen them come and go. So
Do you feel like we're gonna get some of the best matches? You know, when it comes down to you at 140 pounds.
Yeah, you're gonna get the fights that are gonna be remembered for generations.
Mhm.
That's my goal. When I fight, I want to make sure that my grandkids, friends know about me, and everybody talking about the fight with me. You know,
What are the best fights that we're gonna be able to enjoy? What are the possible pay-per-view fights that we think we might see you at 140?
like I mentioned, Devin,
That's pay-per-view.
Teofimo, Davis. He could fight at 140. Davis could fight at 140.
How's that turn out?
It'll be a good fight. How it turns out though, it's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise.
Do you believe like he's a pound for pound fighter in your eyes?
Yeah, for sure,
Mm.
for sure.
Yeah. What do you think about that kid, Raymond Morataya? He trains with Robert Garcia. He's also ranked in the top 10.
All right. Uh, I think I've seen him. I've seen him fight a couple times. Not the most entertaining fighter for me, styles whatever, but I'm down for that fight as well.
Yeah.
Is it fight 35 or 40?
He's 35.
35.
But he's a big kid. He'll probably move
Yeah,
up, just like all of you guys.
yeah.
You guys are all
At
gonna move up.
140, we can have it all happen.
Next year is gonna get crazy. For 140 next year, it's gonna be crazy.